subscribers right now. It's crazy. It's 3 years in the making. This channel started August 27th, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And now I'm about to hit my 100,000. What do I think about that? What does it mean? I don't know. I mean, it's a milestone, a huge milestone. It's kind of a lovely goal to potentially hit. And then for creators, you get your silver plaque. So I get to go through whatever that process is with YouTube and see the silver plaque should come soon, I guess. Wow. So we're watching. It's 99,999. This is stupid. How's this happen? It's because all of you in the chat, and then obviously 99,992 others. Wow. Okay, so I'm just watching it on my computer here on the back end. Basically, it's just we're one away. I I don't know what to think. Ultimately, it's pretty wild. So thank you all. And I am obviously on mobile, which is why it's a vertical video and why sometimes it's a little harder to stick with the chat because it's like other social media. Like you guys, your chat disappears after a couple people say things. But thank you all. Thank you. So we're technically not there yet. But I was just like checking. Oh, one of you all unsubscribed. Most certainly. Because Video Power Gaming, probably you, because it went down one. Oh, the stress, the sweat bubbles. Oh, I just lost another one. So I guess this is a pointless live stream. Some of you didn't want me to succeed, and it shows. It shows in the numbers, folks. So that's real painful. So we're back down to 99,998. Anyway, subscribers, 100,000. It's like, it's because of all of you, obviously, and I'm very thankful for it. And I am happy. I don't want to, what I'm about to say isn't going to separate my happiness from this. It's just for anybody that is a channel, and I know there's a lot of people that watch this channel that have their own or inspired to do their own. Like, don't, like, it's going to be a cool milestone, but don't like have that as a goal, because at the end of the day, look, I mean, I have videos that came out last week that only have, let's see, 9,000 and another one that has 10,000 that came out a week ago. So don't be like, oh, I have to head on, because it's so based on, is the video good and do people like it? 100,000 people aren't watching every single video I have. So if you're making your own content, don't set those kinds of goals. Just if you hit it, be happy that it happened. And obviously it hits at different times for different people. But I'm happy. I'm happy to have had any success with this channel. It's crazy. I'm like, I work myself to death. This is my job. And for those of you that don't know, that the art prints that I do, just launched a big thing yesterday. So hopefully that goes well, because that is a huge part of how I'm able to survive on the internet. I'm 100,002. So I missed that one mark. I missed it by that much. So wow. Can two of you unsubscribe real quick? And I'm gonna get that. Oh, three of you need to unsubscribe real quick. so I can see that 100,000 number. This is crazy. I mean, this is it's nuts. I never expected anything like this to happen. Doing little screenshots over here of my milestones. That screen, yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about that. Let's see this. There it is. That probably makes it a little more exciting to watch it. So close. I need two of you to back out, but don't forget to resubscribe. So this is, again, like this 100,000 is great. It's a cool milestone, and I'll have, potential silver plaque in my future. And then I don't know what I have to do on the YouTube side of things to actually get that in, but this is where we're at. It's just nuts. Oh, it's like the more of you are coming versus leaving. We're almost there. I just want a screenshot of 100,000. It's nuts, but you know, this it's YouTube is a crazy thing because you can like crush it for a month or two and then everything can shit itself after that. Oops, I cussed. I'm so sorry. Oh no, too many of you left. Too many of you are kind enough to try to help me out here. So I'll just try to keep refreshing until I get it. There it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to screenshot that. Boom. 100,000. Now everybody can resubscribe, please, and thank you. That's a huge moment. Huge. It's crazy. Yeah, so let me just try to get into the chat here. This is going to be tough because I did choose to use the phone instead of my computer like a lunatic. So thank you for those of you that have subscribed. Those of you that played the little game here of going back and forth and trying to sub and unsub and all that stuff. What a wild choice that was on my part to have you do that. In regards to the chat, let's see. We got Team Frogs Forever. If you were to choose the NYCC Dragon Ball lineup, what would it be? Oh, that's a tough question. I cannot focus right now to answer that kind of thing. I need to stay more loosey goosey because I just hit 100,000. Okay, and my brain is kind of all over the place. I got a 100,006. So now it's like the clock reset, and I'm always going to look at that as like, well, I only have 6 subs. So how do I drive the train on the tracks better? I get a conductor's license. Greetings from Peru. Love the content. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody saying the nice things in the comments and the, congratulations and things like that. Hell yeah, brother. Congratulations. Many more blessings coming your way. Appreciate that, Kamikaze. I'm off to work. Interstellar Governor. Oh, watch. I was real confused. Watched Interstellar. Okay. Faster than you, 14. Mentally faster than me, as I just made obvious. Enjoy Interstellar. Great movie. Why wasn't there a live yesterday? Is the friendship over? Yeah, the friendship's been over for years. His whole household is sick, and that is the why I don't have kids, because I don't want to get sick. So he's got a little girl. Now everybody's sick because kids are sick all the time. I do like Star Wars. I've reviewed a couple things on here. I have more on their way from SH Figuarts. Johnny Storm to 100K. Fantastic. Thank you, Dragon. Can you show some of your Dragon Ball figs? I mean, I could. They're just that's not what the this video will primarily be about. I don't really want to go through like a walkthrough of stuff, but I don't mind talking. If there's simple questions or related to getting to 100,000, maybe, because that's where my brain's at right now. Appreciate you all for the kind words. Congratulations, Bro Deserve. What's the next Dragon Ball review going to be? Well, right now, today, if you haven't watched already, is the Daima Piccolo, which was great. And then tomorrow is Majin Vegeta from Black Hole Toys. Yeah, 100K is crazy. Congrats on the milestone. Thank you. They never had a friendship. They are big fat phonies. That's right. I definitely prefer Gogeta over Vegito. I don't know why. The name, for sure, Gogeta just sounds better. But the look, the visual look, it has nothing to do with the character or any of that. It's the design of the character, I think, is way better for Gogeta. Jonathan for president. Well, thanks, but no thanks. I gotta go, but glad I was here for this achievement. Congrats. Have a good afternoon, everyone. You too, Shadowstalker. Thank you so much. Johnny, show off your backdrop prints. They're beautiful. I'm ordering some today. Joe, thank you so much. I actually have some videos uploading that I'll try to put places. Like one's going to be on Facebook so people can see it, but they're in the other room, so I can't really show you conveniently the backdrops. But thank you so much. Oh, I look forward to it. John? What's up, Super Mario Bros? Good to see you in the chat. Sometimes you disappear, and then you come back after a few weeks. It's good to see you again. Zoinks. I didn't realize that Diamond Piccolo was that expensive. In the US, anything that's not like a mainstream release at Target or Walmart or whatever just gets a crazy price, but he's just right here. Put back in the box. So that is a very solid choice. Obviously, I have a whole review on it, but if you can order stuff from Japan, it's way better. Or AliExpress half the time. Dragon Ball Super version colors is superior. Yeah. I mean, for who? Dragon Ball Super versus Daima. Nostalgia, with all that money, you can buy a ton of figures now. Well, I didn't suddenly get money by hitting 100,000. I still have not much money. Did you officially stop replying to all your video comments? No, I've just been busy yesterday and today. Every comment gets answered, so the only thing that was pending is from today, and then maybe a couple from yesterday. Nendroid figures. Sorry if I'm. There's an extra O in Nendroid, so Nendo. Yeah, I have a couple. I've reviewed a couple on channel, and I should have more in the future. I started a new partnership directly with Good Smile Company US, and they're trying to get me the Link figures that they just re-released so that I could promote those things. It's cool. I mean, they're nice. They don't have any kind of affiliate links or anything like that. So that is going to be a good connection to have for like Figma and other things, obviously like Nendroids. But they, I think it's going to be more like, hey, we got this thing, and then just promote it. And then like, I don't know if they're going to be like send people to our website, because sometimes you work directly with the brand. They're like, we don't care, just show the stuff off, because if they buy it from any store, that helps us. But that'll be an interesting. They're super nice, so I'm happy to work with people. This is like amazing if you're nice. Wow, I'm way behind the chat. Good God, how does that happen on a mobile device? Here's the next 100K. Thank you so much, Shelf Presents, for the love. The $2 will help me out today, because I will go. Oh my God, I can't do this. I will. I'll go buy myself a nice little iced coffee. Let's see, who do we got here? Are you going to review both new third-party Gogetas? I intend to, because that's my boy, and I've done so many Vegetos that I'm like, ugh, burn out. Will you be getting those third-party Raimi Spider-Man figures? Probably not. Sent one Nostalgia Unboxed gift memberships. Whoa, he's gifting them. Artcast, you got the gifts. Congratulations to you. How are you not already a member? Thoughts on Robot Spirits figures? I don't even know. Don't know what that is. Maybe I've seen it, but I don't know what that is. I would love to go back to Japan. I dream about it all the freaking time, man. Mad Hatter just texted me. He said, congratulations, by the way. So, yeah, we hit those numbers, folks. It's crazy. I'm still... Now we have 100,009 of you all. Best figure for Daredevil. I honestly can't. I would say if SH Figure Arts has one, because it's probably super articulated, or if Reveltech has one, those are probably some really solid choices for... Or Mayfex. Pretty sure Mayfex has one. It should be a pretty simple repaint of like the Spider-Man body or something. Kamikaze, in my Ko-fi store, which is always linked in like basically everything I post, it's where I sell my prints and things. I have figures listed for sale there. I haven't updated since July, so I apologize, but things that I'm getting rid of ends up in there. I did end up selling the Namek Saga, or like Saiyan Armor, Krillin, and Gohan at actually like really good prices, and now I kind of regret that I did that. But most of the Dragon Ball stuff I keep, but yeah, I don't know why I got rid of those. I just was looking in there, and I'm like, I got too much stuff stacking up. With the amount of things I have to review, the intake of figures is overwhelming, like more so than an average collector. I mean, there are collectors that don't review stuff that are crazy with the amount of weekly purchases. that they make. So I know I'm not even to their level. Andy Blitz, should I get the SHF Toby from Spider-Man or No Way Home? SH Figuarts one. I really like that one, but I think the Mafex one is better. If you're gonna pick a Toby version, then the Mafex one looks more like him. It has a little bit less articulation because the SH Figuarts one is like over the top. But the Mafex, I think at the end of the day, is the better choice. Thank you, Hustle, for the congratulations. Now embark on the road to 250 and beyond. Yes. I think the next plaque milestone's like 500,000 or something, and then 1 million. So those two, those are like, you know what? Not really going to worry about those. Those will be many, many years down the road. And that'll just be because I've been around for a long time that I hit those numbers. Unless I find some magical way to do better, like Sir Dork. If you guys don't know Sir Dork, man, he's crushing it. When he hit 100,000, it happened pretty quick. Like, he's been around for 5 years, so it didn't happen quick. But he just found this stride where, like, in the last year or two, and then the months prior to that 100,000, it was like, whoa! And then he like skyrocketed, and it was like as soon as he hit 100,000, he was already on to 300 and some thousand. So that's a dude that he's figured it out. He will hit the 500,000 pretty soon, and then I think that's the next plaque. It would be crazy if there's nothing between 100,000 and 1 million. Rowdy's in the chat. What's going on, Rowdy? Congratulations, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words to everybody here. And thank you all for being the reason that I could even have, let's refresh, 100,011. Yeah, the smiling head from SH Toby is not great. Will you review the WoW? I'd like to. I pre-ordered the non-Kaioken colored version. So just the standard color, not the red color, because it's just more versatile for me. And I've never really cared for the Kaioken figures because they're just like full red. And I'm like, it just doesn't work for me. Let's see. What's going on? I'm a chicken sandwich. Supersonic in chat. 64? Dang. Congratulations with a name in, I'm assuming, Russian. I cannot read that, of course. But thank you. Can't stay. Congratulations, man. Huge fan of your content. Well, thank you so much. Walevans of Jericho. Congrats again. See you Monday. Yes, sir. We'll be on the 1-6 Shooters show, myself and Mad Hatter, on Monday to talk about all the things. So if you'd like to hear about all the things, get ready. Of course, I'll share some stuff. Once 1-6 sets things up, I'll share everything that I can. I looked it up, and it's 100,000, 1 million, and 10 million, and 100 million. Really? They don't give you anything for 500,000? So, but, well, that really just kind of makes the 100,000 like worthless. The gap between 100,000 and 1 million is absolutely stupid. So they're only rewarding rewarding. It's just a plaque. Who cares? I mean, once you get 1 million subs, you're going to have like YouTube on your side whenever things, whenever you need help, they'll reach out about specific things, ask for, it's crazy. The bigger the channels, the more they want to like actually work with you. Not that I really have problems, but JS123, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's Gonzo. Good to see you. Thank you for always tuning in, brother. Appreciate it. Have you watched the King of the Hill revival? I watched 2 episodes and loved it. So far, so good. Discovered your channel recently and binged all your DBZ upgrade videos. Keep up the good stuff. Also, your drawings are insane. Well, thank you so much, Casper the Tryhard. I appreciate that a lot. Speaking of Casper, the new episode of Arrival Season 3 is out. Watched that last night. I love that show. Arrival. Is that Invasion? Sorry, not Arrival. I'm an idiot. Invasion on Apple. But Casper, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching all the stuff. And thank you for the kind words. No comedy background, just a comedy lover, I guess. Hello, Spidgy Crazy. Why are you so obsessed with anime girls? Are you a goner? You mean a gooner? Am I obsessed with them? I mean, I probably have way more Dragon Ball stuff, way more Ninja Turtle stuff on the channel, even though I moved future stuff to the other channel. I've got a Simpsons video I'm working on. Can't say I'm obsessed, my man, but this, to the point of making videos around it, to me, those are the funniest ones to make because I get to act like a total weirdo. And then they generally do well. So why would I not buy them and make a review out of it? Because y'all, the perfs, want to watch it. Minx, I got you into figures. Really love the videos. Well, thank you so much. It's crazy. Love to hear how you started watching a review channel if you weren't a collector. I mean, I hear it every once in a while. But what was it? What video got you interested? And I hope that I can remember to check your chat here. The chat is going a little faster than what I can handle here on mobile, especially as fast as it's going. Any Hammond Collection videos in the pipeline? Nothing from Hammond Collection anymore, but I have more dinosaur stuff that will be coming from the Nanmu Studios, who make the nicer dinosaurs, wherever those are. I know it was pretty close. Anyway, usually in those Hammond ones, I show off the like really, really nice looking Raptor and the V-Rex. So it will be by those folks, which are really, really nice. They're just like, they're smaller when they do the big things, but there's a T-Rex coming, so that would be fun. And more Raptors, I think. Congrats, need more anime girl vids. See, Nemesis is all about it. Were you a collector as a kid? Not a collector, just a kid. A kid that loved toys. Had a lot of Ninja Turtle toys, and then it became Batman the Animated Series, and then X-Men the Animated Series. Had a ton of stuff. Loved it. And then through like college and stuff, I would just kind of go through these micro phases where I'd buy like, oh, McFarlane made a Predator. That looks awesome. I'd buy it. Not touch anything for a long time. When I was in Japan, I'd buy a bunch of like coin machine based Dragon Ball Z figurines. I guess. They're just figures. They're not action figures. They're usually kind of small. And then just random stuff like that was like Japanese themed. So everybody likes collecting. It's just at what level? Shoes, stamps, coins, cards, Pokemon cards. Any thoughts on the KW Studio cell? Looks good versus waiting for the official. I would never. Forget the official release, and the official release will be more expensive and have less stuff in it. So the KW, I already trust as a brand. He does incredible stuff. He's super nice too. We talk in like Instagram DMs. And then that other studio, RR Studio, hopefully that will be good because they have a bunch of stuff coming, but we just don't know what they're going to be like in hands yet, where KW we can trust. So I will go third party as often as I can, especially with trusted names versus waiting on an official thing. Are you ever going to review the TK Broly heads or the Cooler re-release? Not Cooler, but the TK Broly probably. There's a lot of stuff that I've ordered. Then there were issues with whenever tariffs happened. Like a lot of my AliExpress orders got canceled, and then like I tried to go through and get as many as I could, but then I think I missed some. It's just been a complicated mess. I have a bunch of things on pre-order. A lot of things are delayed through AliExpress because of tariffs, because of so much stuff. So I have a lot of things coming. Like tomorrow is a Majin Vegeta figure from AliExpress. But I ordered the damaged version at the same time. The damaged version still is in here, and it's been like at least 2 weeks since I got that other one. So I don't know. Do you or did you collect anything besides toys? No. And the toy thing is way worse because of the channel, where I think I would have had a little more self-control over stuff, where now it's like, that might be just fun to talk about. Just to show off, like, oh, I like that thing. And then you have brands that are reaching out and trying to send you stuff. My personal collection would probably be like NECA TMNT movie stuff, maybe some of the cartoon stuff, depending on how into the world I was as just a collector and not as a creator, because this is like amplified the intake of seeing things and wanting to buy things and stuff. So yeah, I'm curious. But otherwise, yeah, there's not. I mean, there's like figure related things like that I'll buy that maybe, and I'm thankful that I'm not like I have to buy the whole wave of something. But if I just see one little thing, I might pick it up. But I don't have anything that I can think of to show you that. I guess right now I'm collecting subscribers is the other thing. So I have 100,013 now. Thank you all again for the kind words. I know I'm trying to keep up with the chat and acknowledge you all. I apologize. Hello, Nate. Hello, Rook Sky Blocker. You enjoying school, Nostalgia Unboxed? I take people to school. I don't go to school. You've been here since the 3 or 6K subs. Yeah, that's pretty wild. You have, and you've been a sneaky, silly boy in the chat with your words. Hello, Amy. Is that what it is? Crazy to think that the 1990 TMNT film made 3.3 in its first week. Is that how much it made? That's crazy. I mean, this is like, it was a full house when I went. Great movie. I'm sure there's like a new generation of people that want to see that as well, since they're watching the newer turtle stuff. But all us old people, we love turtles. Favorite figure in my collection? It's that bird from Nausicaa. I made a video about it. It's called my favorite figure ever or something like that. You want to watch that? I love that thing. Absolutely. Hello, everybody that's saying hello. I see you and I appreciate you. As long as I run out of, as long as I collect subscribers, you'll never run out of numbers. Well, I don't know about that, because sometimes I collect, like I have collected 100,015 subscribers, but I will say that there's only a couple thousand of you that are here all the time that I need, that I need you. But there's only a couple thousand of you that are always here. So where the other 99,000 of people go? Do you have any upcoming reviews you're particularly excited about posting? The 2 videos that came out today, the Piccolo, and then on my other channel, the Joy Toy TMNT, and then tomorrow, the Majin Vegeta. So those are the 2 that are coming up. I also have a video that I am working on for this, from Delicious in Dungeon, if you can see with the glare. This thing is not to scale to my hand, because that's how perspective works. That is a huge, like 15-pound statue. Pretty excited about that, but it's a statue. I made a whole video about a statue. It's crazy. Mainline versions of Anakin and Obi-Wan were finally announced for Black Series. No, I didn't know that. Is that going to be for the people that didn't buy the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive? Now there's no Dio, it's just the 2 figures. Getting the Masterpiece Devastator crazy money, but it's 21 inches tall, epic, finally. Oh, great. I would love to mess around with some of those Transformers. Always watch your YouTube videos. Love them. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Waiting patiently for another anime girl video. Hey, always working on something. Also, by the way, this is a video that, like, I recorded a video on Freerin and based it around these soft goods. Now I have a friend, Abasai, 3D Forged, who makes a lot of stuff, 3D printed things. He's working on some goodies for her. And so I recorded this video before I even watched the show. Now I'm going to record it again after being 8 episodes into the show. Because, wow, watching a show really changes your perspective, doesn't it? Oh, I have a cat. My old Rook Sky Blocker, when I was in the old apartment, the old setup, like the background was different. I had, especially back in the days of the wood table, that was in a living room. So my old space was completely made up, set up in the living room itself. So it was like impossible to exist in a two-bedroom apartment. So now we moved to a three-bedroom, and I have a dedicated space, which is way better for my sanity. Things were getting out of control in the living room. Plus, you never want to invite anybody over. Do you have the Outhouse Chaos set? I don't know what that is. Man, can you tell me your favorite Spider-Man action figure or actor? You know, I mean, I grew up with the Toby ones as an actor, but I think I prefer Andrew Garfield as a Spider-Man. I loved his take on Peter Parker. Figure-wise, for a Spider-Man, it's got to be the Mafex Toby. Which is funny because as a figure, I want the Toby one. Maybe because people tell me I look like him all the time, and because of my connection to the movies, as far as like growing up with them. And the Andrew Garfield, even though he's my favorite actor, I'm not interested in the figures of him. Gotta go. Have a great live. Thank you so much, and a weekend. You too. You got me into stop motion. Why are we here? Well, I love to hear that. I really enjoy what am I trying to say? I enjoy stop motion videos, watching that stuff, and I'd love to play in that space. I'm just like I'm overworked as it is. Like I cannot take any new challenges, especially time-consuming ones like that. But it would be really fun to like have stop motion within a review or something. Shave my beard at 1,000,000 subs? Yeah, sure, I will. I'll shave my head. Jurassic Park Hammond Collection Outhouse set is awesome, but I think the SCC is way better. Oh, I didn't know they had it. I didn't know they did that. That's awesome. Would you review any Revoltech figures? Yes, I have in the past. What was it? Don't remember. Have I? Oh my god. Anyway, I know I have in progress is the review of Mirko from My Hero Academia, which was a really fun one to do just for the posing because she's just super fun with her facial expressions. Hey, LMAO with the $2. Does NECA still breaka? Haven't bought one in a bit. Thank you for the $2. Can you try your question again? Because I apologize. I don't. Maybe it was just a typo. Just NECA still break. I mean, all action figures still break, but when I started collecting NECA, it wasn't an issue with this stuff breaking. Like 3 years ago, whatever they were putting out, things didn't just break any more than any other brand. But I know that like the early cartoon stuff, like the Bebop and Rocksteady, that phase of life, those things would break all the time. I would say that they're not in that realm. And again, every brand breaks. Just gotta like heat up joints, things like that. But I would say that NECA's not a brand that just specifically breaks all the time. I would never consider that. Did you get wave 5 of the... So I have the Simpsons stuff, but I only have the little guys, the 2.5. So that is another video, by the way, that I am working on. These little guys. Idly ho, neighbor. These are awesome. But I have the play sets for Krusty Burger and the house. I love these things. They're still obviously right here on the desk, but these guys, the 2.5, what I like about this line is that because they're only 2.5 inches and they're only $5, it kind of makes it like, you know how you like with blind boxes, you're like, oh, you keep buying a bunch of them or whatever, maybe because you're trying to get the specific one you want. This is like that in the sense that they're only $5, so it's easy to spend the money on. It's easy to have a bunch of them, and you can buy exactly what you want. But it's like the appeal of what? Got to catch them all kind of thing, Pokemon style. Got to get all of these things because they're only $5 and they're in a tiny little box. And Walmart, Does Walmart do the 2.5? I've seen them at Target. That's where I've gotten all of them except for like one and the Krusty Burger I got from Amazon, from Jack's store specifically. But $5 to get whatever these guys you want, it's hard to say no. There's still a lot that I need to get that I have not found, but I, only looked for like a couple days. But these guys, they're super fun, and they're gonna make the vehicle. So why not? Why not get the 2.5 one so I can have more scenes? Family Potato. I used to do lives all the time on. Well, I still do them on every Friday morning, but I do it on my other channel now instead of this one. But I used to do it on this one specifically, and then I would do random lives like this where it's a vertical one. Raging D-Head. $5. Thank you so much for the $5. The Toy Spot makes custom power effect pieces for SH Figure Arts Momo and Don Don. Canceled my figure order since the custom pieces were cheaper. You know what? I mean, not to take away your paid advertisement spot, but my buddy Abasai Photography, or Abasai 3D Forge, depending on the name you want to get, he's also making some parts, and he sent me a bunch of them. I got them in a bag here because I've been waiting for another figure to arrive so that I could like promote these things rather than just do like a dedicated video. But he's made a bunch of little things. He even made this as like a bonus thing to just kind of mess around with. So I imagine the people you're talking about also have great products, and I know you paid to talk about them, but yeah, finding solutions, because even getting the Figma one, you're gonna be like, ugh, I need hands. I don't remember if the Figma one had them, but it's like if they did, it was like one or something. But that's the key thing for me with the Momo stuff is changing the outfit to give her the other looks from the show, because the one that everybody makes her with the pink sweater is like, okay, we never see her in that outfit except for like once. So I like that show is really cool, and the comic and the manga is very cool because it's like it's also whoever's drawing those outfits or coming up with those ideas is like at that point a fashion-based thinker. So yeah, effects and then costumes that are not just the pink and the skirt. Anyway, the Toy Spot. This episode is brought to you by RDH. RDH is saying the Toy Spot makes great effects. I did the body switch you did the video of. Oh, great. Great. The only downside is she's super tall now. So we got to figure out a good way for Okarum, the base form of him, which I care more about than his transformed version. And then Seiko, she'll be the same way. I have outfits coming from Tots Action Figures, the same guy that did the custom thing. So he's worked on a bunch of stuff for Seiko, and that will arrive one day from Ami Ami, and then his stuff will arrive, and I'll make a video around that, but she'll have to get the same body swap as well, which will fix the height problem. Can you show us your Spider-Man figure? I can't. Not conveniently, no, I apologize. I'm just basically getting whatever's right in front of me here. I always enjoy your reviews, and I wish we collected more of the same lines. Love the third-party accessory reviews. Oh, but thank you so much. I'm sorry that I don't collect what you collect, but I don't know what you collect, so who knows if I'll collect it. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. There you go. Brad Hawk, thank you so much for the congrats. What do we got? A lot of people, honest thoughts on those who refuse to buy third-party figures. I mean, people are gonna, they're stuck in like a moral dilemma, I guess, of like, I'm not gonna buy this thing because it doesn't belong to the right people. Well, the right people are like huge corporations making billions of dollars off of this stuff and then going after people if they even like post fan artwork or sell it at conventions. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's not all this third party stuff, especially the ones that like. Let's talk about Dragon Ball as an example. There are figures coming out that will never be made by the official companies. So buy the third party ones. That's not hurting anybody. You're helping artists at that point. You have people that are artists that are sketching up the ideas, that are sculpting them, that are painting them, that are like putting these things out, and it's just unofficial. Okay, so what? You know, it's just like going. I always say it's like going to like a convention. Say you're your local whatever convention, and you go through Artist Alley, and you're like, oh my god, that's such an awesome drawing of whoever that I love so much, and then you buy that art print. That's no different than buying an action figure that's third party. It's no different. You're just supporting another artist that loves the thing. That's it. These third parties are making stuff. Sure, some of it is like they're making money because they're a business, so they'll make a bunch of Gokus or something. But then somebody makes a figure that nobody else is making, and now you have this like you see the love of the characters and the franchise and stuff like you have put into a figure that now you can own. You know, it's just fan art. That's the way I always refer to third party stuff now. Are you gonna make the new SH Figure Arts Marine Luffy? Well, I don't know. Honestly, with the One Piece stuff, I probably need to do more of them because I've only done like a couple. But I guess because it's a show that like I've only watched the live action, and then watching like a billion animated episodes, I'm just like not as into it. And especially if it's like time skip and all these like the Easter, what is it? Egghead Island? Easter Island? I don't remember. Egghead? Whatever. When they have like the futuristic clothes and stuff, I'm like, I definitely don't know what the heck that is. So I'm less interested in that. And the Gear 5 Luffy people have asked for. So I don't know. I know that like the videos in the past for Luffy have done well. So it's kind of silly that I'm not doing more of them, because at that point it's like, you know, I'll learn more because I'm messing with the figures, but then people see it and people like it. So people watch it. But it's like I have this problem where I don't generally chase views on the channel. If I did, then I would like only do Dragon Ball Z on this channel, and that's all. I would not touch anything else, or I'd only do One Piece or something, you know, or maybe just the two of those, and just be like, all right, just limit yourself so that way every video that you release, people will know what to expect and can like follow along and just keep watching your stuff. And that would probably help. Like I have 100,000 subscribers, but I don't have 100,000 views every video. But if I did stay in the same place all the time, then that would probably do better. Now, I did try to help myself by splitting my channel, having this one and then the other channel, so that I could do things that I feel won't hit this audience as much. So people that like anime and things like that, there's a little bit of a blend and overlap with people that like old stuff from the 80s and things. But generally speaking, I can look at the video analytics and see the numbers and see who's watching those videos. And I'm just like, I was separating my audience. It was like, oh, I get 100,000 people, but only half of them want to watch this thing and the other half want to watch that thing. So it's not fair. It's like, well, I'll still put out the same amount of content. Actually, I'm going to be putting out more content because I have two channels. So there's really no reason for people to be upset, even though people were upset when I announced separating the channel. Because it's like, well, I'm still making the other stuff. Yeah, it's on a different channel, but what's it matter? You know, you can still watch it. So watching it on either channel, technically I'm making more content or whatever. I'm rambling. Huge fan, love the content. Suggestions on lighting for shooting outside in the dark. That is outside of my expertise, but you need portable lights on battery packs, or depending on your setup, extension cords. But even when things are shot at night, you need a ton of lighting to make it look like it's nighttime, because otherwise it's just a black scene. But there are great YouTube channels out there for cinematographers and things for lighting alone. So I would recommend just watching some channels, find lights that fit your budget. Don't buy the like super expensive stuff, unless that is your budget, I guess. You should make a how to draw style channel or vid. Well, Family Potato, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's just another thing. It's like, then it's 3 channels? I can't. I just, that's one of those things that like the drawing is just for me, or the drawing is like, the process of drawing is just for me. Like now I'm going to sit down and enjoy this thing. Like playing video games. I should be streaming video gameplay. But sometimes I just want to sit down and play 20 minutes of Tears of the Kingdom or something, or 4 hours of it, and not have to worry about having a personality on camera and talking. Like, just get lost in the game, you know? Artcast, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Separate channels made sense, especially for the YouTube algo. What's your favorite Dragon Ball figure? SH Figure Art specifically, it's going to be the Daima Adult Vegeta now. Alonzo mini lights are great for outdoor shots. Hello, Gabby. Have you ever had? I think I'm behind. Oh, have you ever? I lost my spot. Have you seen the $1,700 Heath Ledger Joker figure? I have not. That's crazy expensive though. SH Figure Arts Goku base form you recommend? If you can get the Daima, Adult Daima, as long as you like the look of that one, the Adult Daima Goku it's the best designed figure for articulation and all that stuff. Like it's the same thing with the Vegeta, same thing with the new Piccolo from Daima. These are the best versions of the characters that they've ever made, engineering wise, and like colors and texture, like matte finish, all that stuff. Everything is better on all of these. Not everybody is into the Daima look, so it's like, well, you can get an outdated design and go with something else, I guess. But I would say if you're not into the Daima, but you want the pluses of Daima stuff, then just wait for Dragon Ball Z figures that are based on the Daima design, engineering wise, for articulation, things like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Dragon Ball Daima Ultra Vegeta 1. Yes. Happy Saturday, Quentin. The soft material is good, but it does tear, though. What soft material? Did I miss something in the chat about soft material? I mean, I guess you mean like Piccolo's new top is soft and it's split in pieces. I guess you could technically find a way to tear it, but you'd have to be pretty rough with it to get that. Have you had made a Super Saiyan full power Broly? Not from the Dragon Ball Super stuff. I have one. What did I do? What did I do? I reviewed the old exclusive version a couple years ago or a year ago. So technically there's a Broly on there from Dragon Ball Super. I have the new one with his shirt, where his shirt is off, but I've not reviewed it. And then of course the Dragon Ball Z stuff from the Demonical Fit. Beast deities have been reviewed. They use for the legendary Spring Goku the game soft material I was talking about. Hello, big fan. You are most of the reason why I got into collecting. Well, Gabby, that's crazy. Thank you. It's a kind word. Kind words, multiple words that you used that were very kind. Well, thank you for that. Folks, I gotta go. I gotta eat because I didn't even plan to do this live. I just was like, holy crap, it's happening right now. I have 100,022 subscribers now. So thank you all. And if you want to help support the channel, there's obviously a lot of different ways, but if you want to do it in a way that is not financially related, just share one of my videos with people. If you're in groups or forums on Reddit, if you're in Discord, that's some of the stuff that's going to help me the most, is you're just basically spreading the good word of Nostalgia Unboxed. So if you want to do something today to help me out, that would be the best thing you could do. Just pick one of your favorite videos and share it with whatever group or a direct friend or whatever you want to do. Obviously, no obligations, but I would appreciate that a lot, and it costs you $0. But thank you all. Thank you for the congrats, and Hannah, thank you for the trolley thing. All comments. It's like I am Groot. There's a lot of you say a lot with just that emoji. But thank you all. I appreciate it. Again, couldn't be here at the 100,000 and hold on, 23 if it wasn't for you all. So thank you again. And I guess I'll see you on YouTube, which is where we are. Where's the end button? Ugh, I never do these. Goodbye.